has, yes, I have a title. Yes. Hello there. I've won an award. I'm sick of the nonsense. Cut it out. Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, so we know that they had appeared on the NAACP awards to receive this award for their charity work. And you know, this is what really angers me. They leave England because they need to go make their own money. And so we know as soon as we see them over here in the United States, they're here solely to make money. So what are they going to do to make money? They are going to hightail it with all kind of exposure to have people seeing them doing things, because it's all about the money. What is being done to the Black community? This woman and her husband have never done anything to try to support any kind of organization unless it benefited them directly. It's a clear exploitation of the Black culture and people. They are building their brand off of celebrity and off of the backs of people they have no knowledge about. They haven't tried to engage and support anything that is sustainable. It's all about trying to use this Black platform to gain Black support and to reach their ultimate goal to become more wealthy. Because what they were doing when they were living over in the UK, they were already working as royals, making money, doing things to support the monarchy, being those humanitarians. But yet they come over here and now they want to continue doing what they were already doing over in England. So ask yourself, then why are they doing that here? They were already doing it in the UK. Like, why are they absolutely so like bent on being these humanitarians now? And it really gets them to utilize their platforms of being royals in a country where people really don't know much about it, and where it really has no meaning. It has no weight. It has absolutely nothing to do with being here in America. Those titles, absolutely zilch nothing. It is a complete, like, ask the people over in the county over in Sussex, England, what they think about this couple who are named after their town over there in England. What do they think about them? So they're over here receiving this award for their work as humanitarians, and they have done nothing to receive this. And I think this is one of those situations where it was paid for. I really do believe that, because of the connection between the publicist, the PR company that works with Harry and Meghan, and also did the fundraiser media. It's like this back behind the door deals on, you know, them getting this award for so much money. They have treated their families like dirt on a shoe. And if you don't know the stories about it, and if you really are not paying that much attention and you think it is okay, then you need to do your homework, because this couple is running a sham over here in America. And their whole thing is they hope people don't know what they're doing. They want people to be like, you know, like fuzzy about the Queen and the Duke and the Duchess and like all these different titles. They want it to be like obscurity going on, because they don't really want you to see clearly what it is that they're actually doing. And it all stems from this trail that they have left behind them from coming over here from the UK. So a agenda to try to up their profile with this nonsense of an award. Now, for a lot of you people, you don't understand, like, what is the NAACP? So the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People is an association that does a lot of goodwill or things for people of color. I know when I was younger, they had this very famous quote, like, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And like they really want to support Black education and supporting the development and the well-being of people of color, not necessarily meaning Black people, but people who are not white. And the reason why is because there's so many organizations that support people in general, but there's always been this exclusivity of Black people being excluded from these mostly predominantly white organizations. And so creating their own organization for minorities was a way to combat being left out when you are put up against, you know, so many people who are not minority. And so, you know, this association, it's not really one of those really big organizations like that has an award show. Like, no, this is like a nonprofit organization that just does a lot of goodwill. And so they've decided to have an award that they give out based on their criteria. So it's not an organization created for this particular award. It is just one of many other things that they do. And it's not really popular in the sense of entertainment. It's more an education type of a foundation that people go to for support around education. They don't really represent their name to media in Hollywood, and it's less the glam and glitz, but more the, you know, behind the scene backdoor of helping to do good for people of color. You're on the platform of a national platform. Of course, there is some notoriety, but it's not like the Oscars. It's not like the Bambi. It's very small and minuscule in comparison to other award shows. First of all, Meghan with that big long train, like she just gonna wear that long train and just come out flowing like oh, the goddess of I'm here to thank you all for your kindness. You know, it's just so ridiculous, and I can't and the reason why it is so like this for me is because I look at that poor man, the father of Meghan, and I look at how they treated the royal family, and especially Prince Philip, you know, on his dying day, sitting there speaking to Oprah badly about the royals, calling them racist, and, you know, just not wanting to adhere to protocols and doing just the right thing, you know, and always trying to be the pushback to something that you are supposed to do. And it's almost like, when do you learn to follow rules? When do you learn to be submissive to the authorities that have essentially given you the platform that you have? And this is how I look at it about especially what Meghan has done, because Harry has always had this. So this platform of royalty that they have, that Meghan has recently married into, this was her golden jackpot, because this is a girl who was working as an actor, trying to increase her profile, her image, and being able to have that popularity means everything. So much so that she had to distance herself from her family because her family is an embarrassment to her. But all of a sudden, being Black and being exotic and being so different is beneficial monetarily for her. And so bringing her mother more to the fore and saying that this is the one that supported and helped and who I've always cherished my whole life, Doria. You know, this is very strategic. You know, the whole issue of everything with Harry and Meghan that I have is how they are blatantly coming over here to America, being so calculating, continually want people to hear their voice. But when they're over in the UK, they're just like, well, you know, we want to be private. We want people, we would stay out of my life. Just stay out of my life. You know, it's just too much bothering me. But then anything happens, I'm going to run my mouth. I want everybody in the whole world to know that I got a voice. I got a voice when it comes to what's happening over in the Ukraine. I got a voice when there's a new justice being nominated. I got a voice when there's an epidemic coming out and what you need to do to protect yourself from the epidemic. I got a voice to say all these wonderful things because what I got to say is important. I am an important person. I need special security. Okay? I'm not paying for your security. I'm not paying it. So they need to take and shutter themselves on back over to the UK, okay? Because I've about had enough of this couple perpetrating and acting like they are so important. Like anything that they have to say is going to be just, well, the Duke and the Duchess have made a comment. Everybody, let's listen to what they had to say. You don't even speak to your own family. I see you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see you. I got you. I understand how you're coming over here perpetrating like y'all all big and mighty and important because you got some titles on your backs. And you're carrying those titles around everywhere you go. And like, I'm the Duke and I'm the Duchess. You know, I'm the Duke and I'm the Duchess. Like all this nonsense. Y'all need to settle it down. Take yourself back over to the UK and do what you said you were going to do. What happened to that? But no, y'all plotting and planning and doing all these things over in America. I am sick of it. But I am glad that we had people calling it out. As a matter of fact, it was Bishop Talbot Swan. He came out and said, as a life member and the longest serving president in the 104 history of the Greater Springfield, Massachusetts chapter, I'm embarrassed. Y'all awarding 2 white people for leaving the crib. Yeah, they just left the crib, came over to America and got an award for perpetrating like they like helping black people and that they the new Duke and Duchess of America. Like y'all think y'all getting awards for some nonsense, like for some craziness, like y'all delusional up in your head. Y'all really walking around like y'all important. Like you really got some serious issues. Like what is wrong with you? Check yourself. Dr. Boyce Watkins said, this is hilarious, really hilarious. Poof, you blew your opportunity. You blew it. And now people can see right through you. People can see that you are frauds, that you guys don't have no self-worth. You going around dibbing and dabbing, trying to get anything. You know, can we get an award? Yeah, I'm the Duke and the Duchess. Can we help you with some policies? Can, you know, like all this nonsense, you're coming over here trying to do any and everything to be seen like you're high profile, like you done something magnificent. Girl, all you did was marry a man.